the Shrine of Azura? When you get up close, it looks big. Really big. The Dark Elves really did capture her beauty in the stone. I'm glad you're here. Sounds good.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar, long before you were born. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as she has predicted. You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter. She is the goddess of dawn and dusk. Azura sees into the twilight of the future and guides her followers through it. Yes, there were others at first, but Azura's visions tested everyone's faith. One by one, they left, afraid to know their own future. But I refuse to abandon the shrine. The visions are a gift. Azura warns me of tragedy, war, death. Before it happens, I won't leave her guidance. This has all been foreseen, and we must play our parts.
I wonder what this cryptic prophecy could mean. I've definitely never seen it before. If you find any juniper berries, save some for me. I've always wanted to try them.
Juniper berries taste so good.
Thank you for, well, everything. You've made my world brighter.
So, Serana, do some types of blood taste better than others? Do vampires have preferences for who they feed from?
Well, I personally prefer to feed off of Bretons who know too much about the dwemer.
Oh, okay, so different people do taste it. Wait, are you talking about me?
Relax, I'm only joking. To answer your question, yes, different people taste different. But I can't really say that I have a preference.
So, generally blood just tastes good? Have you ever had any that taste bad?
Only when I've been desperate. Generally, people infected with diseases taste... well, let's just say I would avoid their blood if possible.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if different diseases affect the taste of blood differently. Could you taste if someone was in the early stages of sanguinaire vampiris?
Generally, there are better ways to tell if someone is becoming a vampire. But yes, I would be able to taste that on them.
So, vampires could act as an early form of detection for various diseases? Fascinating. Would you?
No.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell? Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and
I
then
wonder
exploded.
what this cryptic prophecy could mean.
What did you do?
It was
I've
a minor
definitely never seen it
miscalculation.
before.
I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem
I
with
used
your
to try
college
hard
never
to do
got.
magic. I'd stare for hours at a marble, trying to use
Barkeep,
alteration
I'd
to
like a
lift
drink.
it.
Of course.
It took a while to
Thanks.
accept that I just couldn't.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. Azora. Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me. What do you know about soul gems? They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azora's Star, a daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, diseased. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Illinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azora. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
What should I do when we stop next? I can finish reading my book? Or maybe finish reading my other book? Or maybe I could finish my other book? Oh, interesting. Imagine the contraptions I could power with a soul gem that never shatters.
Huh. A soul gem that didn't break after use. Riveting. Take it from me. Quests for immortality usually don't end well. There's always a catch, and in this case, it was Malin's sanity. That is, if he even got what he wished for. In any case, let's head on over to the location Nilligar told us about. We should be able to find more answers there. And if we're really lucky, we'll find the star and be done with this. I've heard rumors that this place is cursed. Yeah, definitely looks like it. Ready when you are. You know, this place does have some charm after a while. It grows on you, like the algae. If you run into any trolls, just remember, they're more scared of you than you are of them. Well, probably. Weapons up. I sensed something.
Oh, Scrap! Are you okay? I'll fix you right up, I promise.
We've got this one.
Come on!
Are you alright? Alright.
Let's go then.
Let's do this.
Akatosh, that hurts!
Now that's good team play.
Here we go.
Oh, it's on!
Ha! Like to fight properly!
I'm always up for a party. Even if you were a necromancer, why would you want to live here? I'm ready if you are.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
That'll teach you. Weapons up. I sense something. Heal up if you can. We may be in for more trouble. I sure hope this dungeon delve was worth it. Well, I'm here, if you need me.
Star. The last one died before he could be
Who's
harmed.
there?
Did you hear
Ugh.
something?
Enough mucking about. Let's do this. That was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good. Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but tasting it, that's another matter. Ready when you are. Stay close to me. We'll take them on together. I'm not someone to be trifled with. So this must be our guy. Definitely not immortal. Now that we have the star, let's get out of this creepy place. Now that you have the star, what do you want to do? I see. Well, let's see how things play out. Normally, I'd be a tad bit concerned about restoring the power of an ancient daedric artifact. But Azura's technically the only good Daedra. Or at least one that isn't an increpid psychopath. You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles. Ready when you are.
The star is very pretty. Deceptively pretty. I find a lot of dangerous things are pretty. Sometimes they're prettier because of the danger they pose.
Azura's star! I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity. I will commune with Azura.
I'm no fan of
Azura,
the sun.
Mother
but
of
it would be
roses,
better than this.
goddess of dusk and dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star to you. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
So, where are we off to now? All right.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight and rescued my star from Malyn Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you. Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion, but I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malyn's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal.
So, what's on your mind? Let's go.
Are you ready to enter the star and purge the soul of Malyn Varen? Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait. There's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed. My star has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit. Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
You get to keep Azura's star. Surely she wouldn't mind me just studying it, right?
Whoa, you kind of blacked out for a bit there. A weird light also started glowing from the star. What happened? Are you alright? Good. Sometimes when your soul separates from your body, albeit temporarily, weird stuff can happen. Wanted to be sure you truly came back from that star thing in one piece. So, how did it feel like? Not every day you get to fly into a soul gem and come back out of it. Huh. Now that is interesting. Typically, the items in the physical world are completely separate from other realms, unless your physical body travels to that new realm. Kind of like the soul cairn. It wasn't just your soul that went there. So it seems Azura's star is somehow able to record reality and create duplicates, or manifestations in a sense, in its own realm. Might be good for me to research some more in my own time. The implications could be astounding. Right behind you. So this is Azura's star at full power. According to what I've read, this artifact supposedly allows you to use enchantment power without consuming a soul gem. If that's true, we might not need to lug around a whole bag of soul gems anymore.
You're always talking to me, but never to Scrap. Is there something you're not telling us?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Do you want me to get you anything from the innkeep, Serana? Oh, are you able to eat?
Well, I wouldn't say no to some blood-spiked ale, but that's probably not what you meant. And yes, I can eat.
Oh, interesting. Does it taste good? I imagine if blood tastes good to you, then your sense of taste is altered as compared to non-vampires.
Oh, I like food as much as anyone else, although it isn't quite as delicious as blood. It's not so much that normal food is bad tasting, then blood just tastes so much better that anything else pales in comparison.
I see. So, does that mean you do want me to get you something? Better tell me now, because I'm too hungry to wait any longer.
Well, I wasn't entirely joking about the ale. If you would.
Okay. Oh, did you, actually want it to have blood? I don't know how I'd subtly ask for that.
I think a traditional ale will do the trick this time.
Oh, good. Did you maybe want to split a boiled cream treat with me?
I won't say no to that. So, Remiel, you seem comfortable with me being a vampire.
Yep. Why wouldn't I be?
Usually people are more, well, guarded around me.
Oh, well, they're definitely missing out.
Those old rags,
I have to say,
stop by
traveling with you has made me
raiment.
fill up my notebooks very quickly.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
You know, the notes I'm always taking. Studying you has been quite an interesting task.
You've been studying me? I'm wondering if I should be offended.
Why would you be offended? You're helping me learn so much. It's really wonderful being around a vampire consistently.
Well, that's not the worst reaction I've gotten, at least.
So... that means I can keep taking notes about you?
I suppose it's not doing any harm. Sure, if it makes you happy.
Okay, great.
Excuse me?
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available.
I think my current outfit is fine, thank you. But I might take you up on that offer sometime.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
I've been trying to find the right moment, but... Here, I got this for you. Oh.
Hi, Serana. Do you need anything?
Oh, yes. I did have something in mind. Your blood, please.
Did I hear... Serana! I have no desire to be a meal of any sort.
But Shore's bones! You sure look very tasty at this moment. Perhaps I can have just a small sip.
I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable here. Not so funny, Serana.
Maybe I'm not kidding.
I just remembered I had to buy something. Supplies.
I'm not going to feed on you. You're a friend, and even if I was really hungry, it just wouldn't feel right. But you did believe me for a moment there. You should have seen your face. Here, I hope you like it. Hey, Carlotta.
Yourself and your kin to a
Good
choice
day to you,
cut of
Serana.
steak or a tender rack of ribs.
What's fresh at the stall today? Any recommendations?
Well, I've just gotten some fresh leeks from the farm, and there's a new shipment of spices from elsewhere. Perfect for any adventurous cook.
Fresh from the wilds.
Adventurous cook? More like experimental for me. Last time I tried adding some of those imported spices, let's just say it didn't end well.
Chops and steaks.
Oh, that's quite the image. But you know, practice makes perfect. Perhaps you might surprise yourself and your friend one of these days.
True, true. And if all else fails, I know where to buy some quality food to cover up my culinary disasters.
Always here to help. Anything to save you from your own cooking, eh?
Yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
As always, you've got my back. Until next time, Carlotta.
Take care, Serana. Don't be a stranger.
Fresh from the wilds.